Hello, my friends, and welcome to the smallest Socotra map possible. I'm very excited to show this to you because Socotra is usually quite small for normal games. You ready? That's it. Honestly, even closer than I somehow expected here. I'm not sure whose elephant is whose, but it's one elephant per player, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hippo says, why not just try and take this? Now, problem for Hippo would be, oh god. Okay. Hippo lost a villager to the elephant, which is not a sentence I ever thought I'd say. And then Snippy, oh god. Oh no. Snippy has lost the scout to the elephant. So, you know, rule number one on Socotra, if you ever play it, since players are so close and there's only one elephant, is steal the opponent's elephant. Both players have tried to take such elephants, but the elephants have struck back. And they said, rule number one for us is take somebody with us. Villager dead for Hippo. And it's now one villager behind, and Snippy, of course, doesn't have a scout. I mean, the positive for Snippy is you kind of know that the opponent's going to be near, right? So scouting is way less valuable than any other map in theory. Now there's also Ostrich on the map, and Red could use the scout here to push in the Ostrich towards the TC, so that's going to be very useful. There are some trees. There is also water on the outer edge of Socotra, but this stone here, it's not mineable stone. It is not usable stone. I don't know if there is a type of stone that is not helpful in any type of structure. Like, I guess towers and castles and outposts, because that's what you spend stone on in Age of Empires 2. You go ahead, YouTube commenter, and tell me what type of stone that is. I find it hard to believe. I feel like even if it's kind of a crappy structure that has stone in it, that's probably better than foundation of wood. But I'm a guy who sits on his computer a lot and doesn't touch as much grass as he should. So, I don't know. But anyways, you cannot mine this in terms of how the game works, all right? It is just there, and it blocks you from going to the water. It is a barrier. Is that two birds? Why does that look like two birds? Is that... I think that's just one bird. I'm sorry. You knew this was going to be weird, so don't... So don't even judge. Actually, I find it funny because I know there's a bunch of households out there where one individual in the household watches me, right? And and there might be some slight judgment from people's spouses already because of how old this game is and because of how stupid I can be. And then they walk into the room after already being judgy of you guys, and I'm zooming in on a bird. So... I feel no shame. I feel no shame. I feel like that's awesome. All right, so listen, I think I know what they're going to try here. I think we're going to see Snippy go for something U-pudding style. I have a video about U-pudding. If you like really insane strategy, high-level play, and like a player who has kind of created this new meta against all the pros, please check him out. U-pudding's awesome. And it's one of the main reasons we're seeing Sicilians played right now. And a bit of a nightmare balancing-wise for the devs as they try and figure it out. But basically, this unique unit up here, you see at the top, the guy with the shield, can be created out of the tower unit, or tower building called the donjon. And the sergeant then can create more, or build more donjons. And especially in Castle Age, the unit's very strong. So it's kind of interesting here how there's this line of buildings that they have formed through the middle. And that will actually block a lot of foundations. Like, it's going to be hard for either player to castle drop the other if this goes to Castle Age. Snippy has done this every single game. Like, Snippy continues to forget to make the second Dark Age building. I love the consistency. Normally, I was going to say I don't know what order they played this in. So maybe I brought this at the incorrect order. But I know that this game was either the fourth or fifth game that these two have played. And if you watch the other ones this week, there's some consistency there. But we like that from you, Snippy. All right. So, yes, this is fully walled through the middle with the exception of this area. So, this is open. And Snippy, maybe not happy that red has formed part of these walls, is going to try and make a long blue line here. But Snippy will be up very quickly. I think right here... Oh, man, actually, Hippo is so dead when it comes to Golden Come. Because if Snippy builds a tower here, goodbye gold, right? I think so. I mean, Hippo on a bus really creating a lot of eco here. I think Hippo on a bus is clearly like the better meta player between the two. So I've noticed like better economy, better balance, just better economic focus in general. However, in these instances, what Snippy does really well is he recognizes this isn't a normal game. So your 21, 22 pop-up times, they're not going to help you in all instances here. So Snippy likes to rush the timings. So let's see. Yeah, there is the donjon, and that donjon will deny this gold. There's just no golden come now. And this might be a crap game. Listen, there's ways that you could be creative and try and avoid this in most cases. But if the berries are forward, the gold is forward, the stone is forward, it's not like you can take something else. Let's see what Hippo on a bus tries to do. Now, I'm not sure if Snippy will make sergeants or not. Snippy, for now, choosing not to do that. I like how Snippy has its house, donjon, barracks, mill. If you were to eliminate all the other things, I feel like that would look very nice. But I think I would prefer that the mill be where the donjon is. So I think that would look the nicest. I used to play this game called Stronghold. In fact, please don't watch it because your opinion of me will change for the worse. But I have a video where I played Stronghold a couple years ago. And I didn't realize it got so many views. Like last month, I think I looked at it. It had 100K plus views. And the amount of you guys that were calling me Eloy the Legend was truly uncalled for. But anyways, I don't know Stronghold like I know Age of Empires. And there's build orders and ratios and all types of crap in that game too. I would just make really cool looking cities. And it's a very quotable game for me. This might not resonate with people who haven't played Stronghold, but it's like, greetings, sire. You know, oh, your Stronghold awaits. Oh, the nostalgia. Oh, so good. Actually, they're coming out with a new one, too. I think, like, this month. I'm going to be very busy. I'm focusing a lot on Age of Empires, as I'm no longer going to be a Facebook streamer, and got some cool events I want to run and do a bunch of cool stuff, and you guys will obviously get it on YouTube, but I might be tempted. We'll see. Let me know if you're interested. I'll be crap. It'll just be really bad. Maybe we'll learn a thing or two, though. So this is unique to the Sicilians, right? The sergeant's hammering away, and then the villagers hammering away alongside them. And you can also fit 10 units inside of a donjon, whereas you can only fit 5 inside of a tower. Brutal here for Hippo. And Hippo right now is probably really close to calling it quits, because Hippo is completely surrounded. Hippo actually is over here attacking the walls from Snippy. We might see Snippy delete a house here, and there you go. Not sure who lived there. They'll be upset, but the sergeants don't care. The sergeants want their kills, and they will feast on the militia. How important was it that Snippy ended up getting that elephant? That 400 food mattered a whole lot here. Snippy could only go up to feudal age faster because the elephant was there. Hippo was so close to stealing that. Socotra has never really been a map that gives you opportunities for a lot of comebacks. I think, okay, I think stopping villager production, because at this point, your villagers don't have anywhere to work anyway. So I think saving food with that. Oh, we're going to see a vill rush. Oh, this is actually really smart. This is really smart. Oh, boy. Big brain on this Hippo right here. Big brain. I think the sergeants might come home. I didn't actually think of this. Yeah, maybe stalling out vill production and then hoping to use your market to sell all the wood and buy a bunch of food could do it. Yeah, as of now, Snippy has lost more eco than Red has. So that's the impressive part of this. And the thing about sergeants is they're particularly strong in Castle Age. Yo, I mean, you know what we could see, guys? Hippo could buy stone and tower Snippy's gold. What? You definitely want your tower to be out of range of the donjon, ideally. There's also a donjon here. I think that's in range. So that's a little awkward. But this is less of a problem than we had before for red. The scout doesn't agree. The farmer won't agree either. Okay. Well, is anyone shocked that we have towers here? I mean, we saved the most brutal game for these guys for last. This is after the exhaustion has probably set in. On top of any potential nerves they may have playing this, because they know people will be watching it later and judging their every move. So be kind in your judgments. Again, donjon is a bit stronger, but it's not significant. It only gets significant when it's Castle Age. And Roman worker efficiency. I haven't talked about the Roman bonuses too much. Sorry about that. But Romans have 5% worker efficiency on everything. So that's very nice. Snippy hasn't taken his berries. Snippy has about as many farms as Red. Snippy can mine stone, though. So Red actually has to buy it in order to repair, which is a difference maker. Yes. Oh, boy. And also, where are the sergeants right now? Oh, they're in this one. Okay. Yeah, sergeants don't contribute to extra arrows being fired, though, so it's just villagers and archers. I mean, I gotta give props to Hippo. Hippo has more eco. Hippo probably doesn't recognize this, but Hippo does have more eco. Again, that's been a consistent theme. And, ooh, boy. Snippy gonna Vill Rush with a couple villagers. The player doesn't have as many, but you've got the donjon firing, and then you got the Vill damage. This is good. This is good work from Snippy, as long as Snippy repairs. Snippy's got to repair. The rally point was set forward. Nervous times. Actually, I don't know if this is good for Snippy. I forgot this tower existed. It blended in with all the other buildings here. They've got similar rooftops. Great job from Hippo to have similar rooftops on the buildings. What a play. What a strategic decision. I mean, this is a game. This is one of the games of the day, of the year, of your life. And normally I say the player who has more eco wins. And that's Hippo. No gold, no stone. But villagers. It has wood. Snippy not really chopping wood. Snippy doesn't have many vills. No way, man. No way. The price is getting so expensive to buy stone. Fletching now coming in. I would help the tower. Sold wood to get gold, but I'm guessing whatever the price is. Hold on. Market. Doesn't market tell me? Shoot, there's a way I could see it, but okay. 174 gold for the stone. Oh, but Snippy's out of stone. But Snippy has a lot of wood to sell. Quick, to the market. Bought stone. Oh, age of market. Oh. Oh. Holy crap. Man, the sergeants, Snippy. Bring the sergeants. You've got army. I kind of just clicked in my brain that maybe that could have happened a bit ago here. I feel like even if these things die, that might end up taking out this tower, which would then give you gold. Donjon's going down. Donjon's going down. They shoot same amount of arrows, even though you can garrison more. I think that changes in Castle Age, but they just wanted to balance it for Feudal Age. And I think Snippy might die here, guys. You Pudding would be so disappointed. You Pudding would be you pouting about this. The sergeant's stuck? Yeah, the sergeants are stuck. This is Snippy's last attempt. Now, Hippo's just been thinking Vill production, Vill production, Vill production. You don't know if your opponent has done the same, really. You're still just seeing similar amounts of villagers, so I like this. This tower with fletching actually ranges the donjon as well, so it's 2 towers versus 1. Now one of these towers obviously firing on the sergeants, though. And a couple of the sergeants clicked onto the repair vills. The stone price is so expensive. The repairs are so needed. Snippy down to 12 villagers. Could still win if Red doesn't recognize that. Uh-oh. So who wins? The chunky tower or the tiny towers? Chunky tower overrated here. Dang. What a great play from Hippo here. Snippy probably can't believe it. Snippy's like, is there a stone somewhere that you had access to that I didn't see? But it's just consistent economy and using the market. And now Snippy will not have the eco to ever recover from this. Well, Snippy will have 6 villagers here to repair. Could play that game for maybe another round or two. But I think Snippy knows. I'm probably dead now. I've been bested. Now Snippy hearing the voice of, I said, please fight. Please try your best. And forget that. I think Snippy's definitely got that part of him, like I said, that's just like, how? I'm not seeing anything. Snippy doesn't see any of that eco. It's all smushed into the edge of the map. But yeah, double tower. Getting the job done here. And Snippy's going to lose that dungeon. And, I mean, who knows what happens from there. I'd actually love to see Red go for a classic TC drop or something. Resources are actually perfect for it, but I think Red just going to double down in this position, drop the tower, and then can mine gold, right? Kind of funny. It would take Red a very long time to finish off the game if Snippy doesn't resign, because you'd have to take out the TC as well. It's not like Castle Age is a real possibility here, but GG's called because Snippy has 0 population. Red only created 2 militia that game. Snippy created 7 sergeants. So, if you watch the You Pudding videos, right? Sergeants in Castle Age, that's what's insane. Sergeants in Feudal, it's just like a slightly stronger man-at-arm, still very weak against towers and whatnot. I think it was really smart from Red to delete the house, move out, and attack the dungeon there. And Snippy just felt like, I've got the stack, but because they weren't in range of each other, there was an opportunity for Red to sneak through. So, there was a bit of a theme in this series. It was 4 wins for Hippo on a Bus. Well played, Hippo on a Bus. And thank you, Snippy and Hippo on a Bus, for playing these small maps. I think this level was really good. There was a theme. It felt like Snippy's the aggressor, and then Hippo on a Bus could sometimes figure out ways to push back. And other times, or one other time, was not able to. But really fun games. All the games are really close. Scoreline doesn't really show how close it was. And, I mean, I have to say, Socotra was probably one of the worst we've done. Because, like, it's so snowbally. And at least in some of the others, there's a little bit more space. But I don't know. What percentage of this? Is 20% of the map, you think? 20% of the map isn't useless on a map that's already, or isn't useful on a map that's already very tiny. So I'm really impressed with Red. How to win this game without mining any stone, mining any gold. The market. But still wasn't the most entertaining game. And the type of game where I think you guys might say, like, maybe if we had no towers, this would be a little bit different. But like I said in previous videos, I get the thought of no towers, but I think there's ways to beat it. You know, I think there's different things to do. And every map, as small and as cramped as it is, does offer a decent amount of variety. So I'll be looking for more. So guys, I am going to be looking for more small maps. We'll probably have a break for a week or two with small maps. But I want to say thank you for watching. Thanks for the support. And let me know if there's a map we haven't done yet that you really want to see. Or maybe you want to see a repeat of one of the maps, because some of the maps have produced better games than others. I'll definitely be looking for more. The map pack, people have been asking how to play this, is the ultra small map pack if you search on the mod center. However, the most recent maps might not be in the mod pack yet. This was made by a different editor. You may know him. T. West made these maps for me, and we have to reach out to Krakenmeister to get them into the map pack. So more content planned, of course. More commentary, community games, slowly the Legends and Pro stuff. And appreciate the support. Keep an eye on my socials. If you so choose, I'll probably post some stuff on YouTube as well. But if you guys ever want to watch streams and whatnot, I am no longer a Facebook streamer. I have said goodbye to the Zuck. Not exactly, but you know, I'm gonna put some word out there recently or soon. Sorry, or where I'll be next, and maybe we could have some fun with some of this stuff live. As always, thanks for the support. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for putting up with me. I'll see you all soon. Thank you. Once again, guys, thanks for watching the video. Did just want to add real quickly that I have made a decision on where I'm live streaming in the future. I streamed on Twitch for like 5 or 6 years, then been on Facebook for the last 2, now off of Facebook, and I'm back on Twitch. We'll potentially do simultaneous streams and stream on YouTube for big events in the future, but my normal day-to-day community-based streams all going to be happening on Twitch So for those of you that are interested in live streams and have watched live streams in the past, that is where I will be. My very first stream back is going to be November 4th. They'll start at 11 a.m. Eastern, and that's 15 GMT. We'll be giving away some of the new Mountain Royals DLC and doing a lot of cool stuff there if you're interested in stopping by and making it hype. Regardless, awesome stuff on YouTube all the time. I appreciate you guys, and see you next time.